Hey everyone, it's FB here with a cast of the third edition of the Paragon League Chase Cup. This is a weekly cup that is organized by Paragon League and that takes place every Wednesday and features a prize pot of €105. And before the first match of tonight starts, let's take a look at the format for this cup. So it uses something called Chase Mode, which is a competitive mode that's created by Nadeo. The way it works is that you play in a 3 versus 3 format on multi-lap tracks, with the last player to cross the checkpoint in the team having to be the first player to cross the next checkpoint. Crossing them correctly gives the team 1 point, and you win by having 3 more points than your opponents in the round, or by finishing 5 laps first. On each map, the point limit is set to 3, and lastly, the cup is using a double elimination format, so the first couple of rounds of the winner bracket will be a best of 1, and the other ones will be played in a best of 3. Keep in mind though that all loser bracket matches are played in a best of 1 altogether. And as mentioned, there's some prize money to win. First place team will take home €60, second place will get €30, and third place will go home with €15. And all this is sponsored by Nadeo and Ubisoft. And we are about to start the first round of the cup. It's the winner bracket 8 final between Lioncast and Door to Q. You can see the bracket on Paragon League's website for the other matches. And gonna add the audio here as well. There we go. So we just saw the veto being completed, and the teams have now moved over to the first map, which is going to be blank, made by MD Point. And once they have pressed F6, we will start this first match. And the winners of this match will go up against Euronics Gaming in the winner bracket quarterfinals. So that's gonna be a tough opponent without a doubt. We see the lineups here as well for Lioncast. They have 4 players right now. Sirs, Beef, Hive, and then Pray for the World, but that is not the actual nickname. Let's see if I can find it out. Sammy is that player. And then for Door to Q, we got Revolts, Big Ben, and well, I suppose both Skaga, Ko, and Alexis 1000 could be in the team, not sure. But anyway, I believe this is the Canyon team of Door to Q. They also have another team participating in this cup, which I think is the Tech lineup. So we'll see how they will do against this Lioncast team, which of course is primarily a Tech team. As we are still waiting for the start of the match. It's possible that they aren't aware of how to start it. Oh, we see the timer starting now, so looks like it's not going to be too long of a wait, since there's no set limit. Sometimes it could take up to 5 minutes or even more before the match will start. But it looks like we'll have a pretty quick start, as Sirs says hello. So, hello, Sirs. But yeah, I would say Lioncast are the favorites in this match. And by the way, this is a best of 1, so we only play on blank, and whoever wins this map will go through to the next round. And it could be a very quick match. We've seen that in the past, especially if one of the teams is much better than the other team. Alright, and that's gonna be the end of the timer, so we are starting the first round of this winner bracket 8 final between Lioncast and Door to Q. Hive is standing still, so he's not gonna play. Instead it's Sammy, Sirs, and who's the third player? Oh, it is Hive actually. He's lagging, and he has left the server now, so... Alright, looks like we have some technical difficulties, so we still cannot start the match. We also see the Euronics players, Rilu, Devil, and I also believe Shori spectating this match to see what they have up next. And yeah, we're still waiting for Hive to return, since I believe he is the one that is going to play for Lioncast. Hopefully it won't take too long for him to get back on the server. while we are waiting, I could go through the other matches that are currently being played right now. Paragon Crash are playing against Mad Drivers. Orcs are playing against Psycho Cats. Harry is a Wizard are playing against Link Authority. And then we also have Puff Bros versus Panga 5, I think. It's hard to see what it says exactly. And then the last match in this round is Door to Q, the tech team, I suppose, versus XRM. Euronix and Beber and Company got a free pass into the winner bracket quarterfinals. Alright, Hive is back. So we should be starting soon. The score does say 1-0 since... well, actually, I don't know why it says 1-0, but it does. So now that begs the question if we will have to restart the match or not. Looks like we are going live, maybe. I'm not sure, but let's pretend it is live. Here is Zami for Lioncast. Sirs will go through the next checkpoint, and then looks like Beef will pass Sammy, so he's gonna pass the next one. You know the format already, and looks like Door to Q are already falling behind. This is gonna be a quick round in favor of Lioncast, as they do seem to be on a different level than the Door to Q team. Revols is not even driving. I'm not sure if he knows it's alive even. So Lioncast gonna close it out here in the next checkpoint, I believe. No, they are going to fail it instead. Sammy accidentally crossing it, but now Sirs will make it a successful relay, although Door to Q was able to cross one more, so Lioncast will have to close it out in the next one instead, and I suppose they are tying up the score now. It doesn't really matter too much, I think, since Lioncast does seem to be the better team. Alright, starting the third round, I suppose, as Big Ben is standing still. No, he's not actually, he's driving. A bit of lag right now on the server, which confuses me slightly. But it's not too bad, I suppose. As we see Lioncast through the loop already with a pretty big lead over their opponents. Sammy is gonna cross the next checkpoint and secure another point. Looks like Door to Q has still not gotten a point here. Now they will get their first one, so that means they already failed one. 3-1. Lioncast could close it out in the next checkpoint. Beef, no, it's gonna be Sammy who crosses it, and that will be enough to win the round. So Lioncast were behind with 0-1, but now in the lead at 2-1, and that also means match point, since this is a best of one. So this most likely will be the last round of this match. Door to Q, though, can still continue on in the loser bracket. As I mentioned, all loser bracket matches are also played in a best of one format. And this time Door to Q are keeping up a bit better, I would say, but still Lioncast having a small lead. Revol's showing up there for a moment. 2-1 though for Lioncast, so that means Door to Q have missed a checkpoint. And now Lioncast in the lead with 3-1, Door to Q failing again. And it could be over already here in the end, where the checkpoints are really close to each other. Lioncast are waiting for Beef, who must have made some kind of blunder. And that may give Door to Q some hope here, but not too much, I would say, since it's gonna be... no, it's not actually, it's 6-4. Lioncast still not able to close it out. Let me see where Door to Q are. Yeah, they are entering the next lap now. They aren't actually too far behind, so that mistake from Beef really makes it doable still here for Door to Q. They are actually catching up on Lioncast as well. Maybe I underestimated them. Lioncast also having missed a checkpoint of their own, so now it's 8-7 and much closer. So maybe Door to Q could force a last round, as Lioncast will fail another relay. That's gonna put the rounds or the relay score at 8-8. Soon 9-9. And yeah, Lioncast gotta be careful. Don't wanna fail too many relays, because then Door to Q could win it with a points gap. And now they are also in the lead with 10-11. Lioncast kind of crumbling in this round. Ooh, as Sammy gets a terrible landing, which will put him quite far behind Beef and Sirs. And that's gonna make the Dota Q catch up again on Lioncast. As we are soon gonna enter lap 4 out of 5. Definitely a bit more close now. As Sirs and Sammy will have to wait for Beef once again at the same section. And now Dota Q will go up in the lead on the track, but they will fail a relay though. They could have gone up to 14-16. So they are also struggling a bit. They could have won it there in that checkpoint had they not missed the prior checkpoints. That was a bit unfortunate for Dota Q. They'd still have the advantage though, 15-17. And in the lead as well on the track. But here comes Sirs though, and remember, whoever takes first after 5 laps will win the round as well. Ooh, as Skagako will hit the sign, and that's gonna put Dota Q behind once again. But maybe they can close it out in the next checkpoint, and they will. Lioncast not able to cross these checkpoints correctly, and that will give Dota Q a second point, although the first point wasn't really by their own effort. But anyways, it's 2-2 and it's match point for both teams. Will we see Lioncast throwing away this win? They looked very comfortable in the first 2 rounds that they won. And this time they will take another good lead here in the start, but can they keep it though? They have to make sure to cross these checkpoints correctly. That is very important in this format. So far they are doing a good job of that. And so are Dota Q, putting the score at 3-3. As Lioncast are also showing signs of maybe not being so comfortable with this mode. They are going to fail another relay there, 5-6. Dota Q now in the lead in the relay count. Oh, as Sammy has slowed down a lot. Oh, and what a crash from Skaga! We'll have to respawn as well. Lioncast are giving Dota Q so many opportunities here to win this round, but they are not taking advantage of it. Lioncast somehow still in the lead, but not in the relay count though. They are potentially behind with 2 points. Though Dota Q are taking a very long time to enter the next checkpoint. 7-9, it's gonna be 8-9 now. Let's see if Lioncast can cross this one correctly. Yes, they will, but that was close. Sirs almost drove past the checkpoint. 10-10 now, so Lioncast tying it up for a moment at least. We are entering lap 3 out of 5. Does feel like Lioncast should win this round. It's their round to lose, in other words. See Dota Q now being quite far behind as well on the track. But if Lioncast continues to struggle with these relays, then could still see Dota Q taking it. 13-14, Lioncast keeping it together so far. See if they can get through this start as well. It's kind of tricky with the checkpoints being so close to each other. Really got to make sure that you don't build up too much speed so that you accidentally cross the checkpoint. But Lioncast does it well, through to the next lap. And oh, actually we got 4 laps now. So yes, the organizers did mention they wanted to test it out. So we have 4 laps instead of 5. So ignore what I said in the start. I need to update my my graphics. So yeah, it's gonna be 4 laps. This is the last one, and Lioncast should take this one now. They are also in the lead in the relay count, so they brought it back, and only 1 turn left. They could go for it now. They don't really have to take the relays correctly, and that's gonna be it. Lioncast will take it with a score of 3-2 on blank, made by MD Point. Kinda turned out to be pretty exciting there in the end. Didn't think so in the beginning, since Lioncast won so easily those first 2 rounds, but Dota Q definitely brought it back and showed that they know how to play this format as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it as the timer is running out and Big Ben are doing some burnouts. Here's the score, 3-2 for Lioncast. They are moving on to the winner bracket quarterfinals, where they will play against Euronix Gaming. GG!